Hey guys, and today I have a case review for you guys. Yes, the guy who does not like cases is going to bring you a case review. I'm just kidding. Cases are decent. I'm largely against them. But anyway, that's another topic. Let's not get into that in this video. I can do another video about that if you guys request. But today is going to be the review of the MiniSuit bumper slim fit case for the Samsung Galaxy S4. They contacted me via YouTube. Well, a dude from the company contacted me via YouTube. He wanted me to review like 7 or 8 cases, but you know, I'm not gonna do that. So he gave me a bunch of codes. I picked, you know, one case, obviously this one, out of the 7 or 8. I just figured, okay, well, I might as well just give this a try. I mean, I'm not just gonna turn down free stuff. So, you know, I had this shipped via Amazon, and yeah, here it is. So, it's just a bumper style case. So it's just a ring that goes around your phone. And let me go ahead and put it on the phone here. I'll get to why I'll get to why I'm putting it on a dummy phone in a little bit. But yeah, if you go ahead and install the phone into the case like so, you can see that it gives you both back protection for lay on the table and also front, so you're not going to be scratching your front or the back of the phone. As you can see, there's a really good lip there, so I like that. You're not going to have to worry about scratches if you want to put your phone like that or that. So and it fits very snugly, and you know, it doesn't add a whole lot of bulk to the phone at all. But yeah, so drop protection I would think would be alright, because it is substantially, it's not like really thin, but I don't know how it would fare if you were to drop it on a corner on concrete, but I think it would help definitely with just like you know, decent, like, god dang it, sorry about my stupid tripod, decently space drops, like maybe 3 or 4 foot drops on hardwood floor, or maybe, you know, maybe concrete. So I don't exactly know, but I'm not going to test it because I don't want to ruin my S4. I don't even want to ruin the dummy phone, so I'm not going to test that. But to sum up, it should help some, because it gives you a substantial amount of thickness around the phone while still being pretty thin. You have cutouts on the bottom for your micro USB, and you have another cutout for your microphone, which is off, as you can see, even on the S4. Actually, wait, no. Okay, sorry, I'm using a dummy phone, so the microphone is slightly off, so the microphone cutout is near perfect, so sorry about that. Going around, you can see the cutouts for the headphone jack, the other microphone, and the infrared blaster are correct. This doesn't give you a whole lot of room around the headphone jack though, so you might have some trouble with fitting thicker headphone cables in there, but I would think that wouldn't be a problem, because it gives you just maybe like 2 millimeters of space, so not a whole lot, but it should suffice for most headphones anyway. And then again, the whole back is exposed like this, so you still see all those fingerprints and stuff, and like I said, it has a good amount of lay on the table design, so you can still see the beauty of your phone on the back and the front, and it's not going to be obtrusive. So this case retails, I think, for $6.95 or something like that, so for that I think it's pretty decent. So those are the things I liked about it. Well, you know, it's compact, it doesn't have a whole lot of bulk, a lay on the table design on both sides. It should help with drop protection. And yeah, the buttons on here are covered, sort of, anyway. It's really weird design. The buttons on here are sort of covered. You can see the band that leaks through. So the buttons they have this rubber thing, but there's a gap all the way around, and it's really interesting. I'll have to show you. These feel very tactile on the regular S4, obviously, because this doesn't have buttons, but the volume rocker buttons feel very tactile, and they give really good feedback. But it's not the same with the power button. The power button is terrible. It feels so mushy. You don't even know if you're pushing it or not. So I mean, it's really, I do not like the way they designed the power button, and I will show you that. And the reason why I'm using a dummy S4 for this video is because this case is pretty hard to take off. I mean, if you try to muscle it off, you have to muscle it off of there, and I'm using full force right now, and I'm actually bending the phone. So this is not a case for people who are going, let's see if it's, I think it's a little easier on the top, but it's still, okay, see there, I got it over, but it's, yeah, see, it's not very practical to be taking on and off all the time. So if I put that back on there, you can see that it takes a really good amount of force to get it off the phone. Then you have to kind of, you know, finger it around the phone to get it off. So it's really not a case for people who are going to be taking this on and off a lot. Thus, it's not a case for me because I really don't like cases and I only wear them at certain times. But here's what I mean with the volume, or the power. So you can see how there's a gap, and it's just a strip of rubber in the middle that's holding the power button together. Now, it worked really well on this side because it's a rocker switch and the buttons are only right here. But the power button is just a singular button, so when you try to push down on it, you really can't, to be honest. Let me just let my camera focus. You really can't push down on that. And it's very mushy and it feels terrible. But it worked really well for this side, so I don't know if MiniSuit can, I don't know if MiniSuit can improve that in the future or what. But and you also have a nice MiniSuit logo right there on the side in silver. So the screen shields, it comes with one screen shield. I put it on my real S4 just to test it out, and I couldn't stand it. I put it on there, and one of the sides wouldn't stay down, so I had to like really push it down to get it to stay there. I think it's slightly bent or something. But what was really terrible about this screen shield wasn't even that. I put it on, and I tried to test for scratches. I took my fingernail, which has a hardness of about 3, and I took my fingernail and I scratched it on the screen shield, and I had a ton of scratches all over this plastic. So you can tell that this screen shield is just garbage. As you can see, it just crumbles up like it's worthless. So this is a worthless screen shield. I would never use that. Terrible screen shield. I ripped it off after 5 minutes of messing around with it. It took a while to get it to stay on. It attracted dust like there's no tomorrow because this is plastic. So I don't know, like static electricity, you know, so it attracted a ton of dust, way more than the actual glass on the phone. So that bugged me. And then of course you can scratch it with your fingernail. That's just terrible. So no, the screen shields are absolute crap. But the actual case itself is okay if you can get past the power button and it being a little hard to take off. So that is going to have to be it for me. That is going to have to be it for the review of the MiniSuit Slim Fit bumper case. Overall, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Like I said, if you can get past the very mushy power button and it being pretty difficult to take off. I mean, it's not difficult, but you have to use a good amount of force to get it off the phone. I don't like that, so I probably won't be using this case. So yeah. That is my review of the MiniSuit Slim Fit bumper case for the Samsung Galaxy S4. Once again, this retails for about $6.95 on Amazon, so it's a really good deal. That's the only thing it's got going for it. It's pretty darn good for $7. But yeah, so like I said already many times, if you can get past the mushy power button and it being hard to take off, it's a really good deal for $7. So I know I just repeated myself 3 times, but I want to make sure I'm getting the point across. Thanks for watching.